Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the video. My name is Matthew Gassett and I'm just here to encourage you today and take a look at 2019 and say, hey, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What dreams do you have in your heart, thoughts you have in your head that you want to make happen in 2019? And I'm here just to encourage you today, give you some practical tips to see that happen and to say you can do it. You can kill it in 2019. All you have to do is believe in yourself, and not some like frilly make-believe kind of thing, but in a really practical way. You have to believe in yourself and you have to do something. And yeah, before we get into all the practical tips and everything for this video, I want to show you a couple clips from my weekend. One of my best friends, Luke, got married this last Sunday, and so we went, my family and I, we drove out to Denton, Texas for the wedding, and we stayed at a hotel. And one thing you have to do at least one time in your life at a hotel is destroy the place. I mean, jump on the bed, throw pillows off the bed. And so I got to share that moment with my daughter. Check it out. So yeah, that was a ton of fun. I definitely encourage you, if you've never done that, like jumping on the bed, throwing pillows off the bed, that kind of stuff, I encourage you to do that. But be sure you're respectful of your surroundings. Like if you're not on the bottom floor, don't be jumping on the bed. They may ask you to leave the hotel or something like that. And then secondly, leave the place better than you found it. So pick up after yourself, clean up the bed and that kind of stuff as well. But it's a ton of fun. I definitely encourage you to do that at some point in your life. So yeah, we stayed the night at the hotel, and then the next day was the actual wedding ceremony and the service and everything. It was wonderful, beautiful, and everything like that. And so I have some footage from that day where we got to be part of it. I was in the groom's party, and then my daughter was a flower girl. And just so you know, my daughter Tess, she is 2.5 years old, and she was a champ at the wedding. I mean, she carried down the flowers and was throwing the petals, having a ton of fun. And our plan was for her to run up to me after she got to the front of the venue, and then I could hand her off to my wife just in case she got kind of restless and everything. But she got right down to the front, and I was looking at her with a big smile on my face expecting her to run to me, and she went the opposite way. And I was like, oh no, there's a 2-year-old going rogue. And so I was worried that she'd freak out and everything like that, but she actually did great. She stood still the entire time, just kind of swung her basket around back and forth, but she did great. I was super proud of her, and it blew my mind, to be honest, for a 2.5-year-old to do that and to be still for, you know, the entire length of a wedding. So yeah, my goals going into 2019 for YouTube are to upload a video weekly. Some of those will be vlogs, kind of documenting what's going on in my family's life and some of the adventures that we go on, as well as tech, kind of looking at some tech stuff that I'm using for my camera and for video and that sort of thing. I'd also love to interview and collaborate with some other content creators or like influencers in my local setting. Because I am very privileged to work alongside and to serve alongside some really amazing leaders and thinkers of today. And I hope to have them here on the YouTube channel so that you can kind of grow and learn from them as well, like I get to on a weekly basis. So those are my goals going into 2019 for my YouTube channel. But yeah, let's get right into the footage from the wedding. I think you're really gonna enjoy this next segment. Check it out. So yeah, as I said earlier, what a beautiful venue to have a wedding. My daughter loved running around the place and checking everything out. And the guy that you saw, the groom, his name's Luke. He's an amazing guy. He loves metal music. So that little section in that B-roll footage was just kind of a nod to him saying, hey man, I love you. We're praying for you. Hope things go well, because he's just literally one of the greatest guys I know. So here are 3 practical tips that you can use to make sure that all of your dreams and ideas become reality for 2019. So number 1 is to write everything down, all of your dreams, all of your ideas. Write them down, keep a scratch piece of paper with you, or have like the notes on your phone. Anytime you get an idea, I just encourage you to write that down so that you can look back at it and have sort of like a running to-do list or a running list of ideas that you can draw back on and get inspiration from as you press into your dreams for 2019. So step number 2 is to actually start scheduling out those ideas after you've written them down. So it's kind of like adding meat to the bone. So what you're doing is you're creating to-do lists. So those ideas may become video ideas if you're a content creator on YouTube, or they may be different things for the small business or whatever your dreams are. And so I just encourage you to look at those ideas, pick a couple of them, and to start fleshing them out and say, hey, here's some practical next steps for me to be able to see this become reality. So for me, whenever I have a YouTube video idea, I sketch out just a rough outline of what that video would look like. I take a look at my week and look at the different opportunities I have to video things, and then I kind of have a running game plan for myself of what I want to accomplish with the YouTube video. So my third and final tip today in this video for you to see your dreams become reality in 2019 is to not be distracted by the pursuit of perfection. So let me talk a little bit about why it's so dangerous to get distracted by the pursuit of perfection, because what can happen is you get so caught up in things being the very best they can be, and it actually, instead of leading to you being productive and seeing things happen, it can actually lead to paralysis. And you actually, you've been working on the same video for weeks at a time or for a month, and it's just not quite there. It's not quite the best that you wished it would be. And so what happens is you become paralyzed. And so instead of actually posting your first video or getting those posts out on social media to promote your brand or business, you're actually paralyzed because you're looking for the best video, you're looking for the best picture or the best status or caption, and it actually just causes you not to do anything. So I encourage you to not be distracted by the pursuit of perfection, and instead focus on producing things, producing results, and getting things out there in front of people. And guess what? As you do that more and more, you're gonna become better and better at what you do. Those are 3 great tips for you to use going into 2019 so that you can see your dreams become reality. I use them on a weekly basis at my job and now for YouTube content creation, and it really helps me get results and just do things, because a lot of times I get caught up in thinking and being over analytical. That's a word, analytical. So sometimes I get caught up in that thinking and that analyzing things and that pursuit of perfection, and it causes me to really be paralyzed in my ability to get things done. So I just want to encourage you to be a doer in 2019. Whatever your passions are, whatever your dreams are, get out there and do something. Post videos to YouTube, post content to your social media, work on your brand or your business. You can do it. You can kill it in 2019. If this video has encouraged you, it would be awesome for you to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. As I said, my goal going into 2019 is to post on a weekly basis and to achieve all the goals and dreams that I have for 2019. I would be honored for you to join me on this journey, and I would love to know what your goals and dreams are, so hop down in the comments, let me know, let's chat about it. So yeah, closing out this video, I have some footage from Christmas. I'd love for you to watch it. The music that I'm going to use underneath it is actually one of my original songs called Praise the Name. I would love to hear what you think about the music, and you can check the description below for some iTunes and Spotify links if you would like to listen to my 5-song EP that I have out right now. Have a good one. Can't wait to see you for the next video.
Give us a countdown.
5 minutes.
3, 2,